Hello, it's Jay Frank again with this week's Talk with the GM. I'm in the clubhouse area and we have a special treat for members today with Chef Ray. But before we do that, I want to go over just a few upcoming events here at the club and let members know what's happening. First of all, golf, the golf course. With this nice weather that we're seeing over the weekend and coming week, we are going to be opening the course to golf carts on March 31st, next Friday. So make sure that members put that on the calendar. March 31st will be the first day for carts. And from there on out, we'll have carts available on the back nine and the par 3. And then if weather plays a good role for us, we'll be on the front nine in mid-May. So again, put that on your calendar. Make sure you're ready to play some golf this next week. Again, we're open right now for walkers. So if you want to do want to come out and play a little golf, walk the course, you're sure welcome to do that. Push carts are available. And if we can, we'll even get the golf boards fired up here this next week for members that want to take a spin on those early next week. So upcoming events, 4/19, that will be our menu launch, new spring menu launch with Chef Ray and the team. That's a Wednesday. It's also a new member or membership open house. So if you have any referral members you'd like to see the property, see the golf course, see the facility and enjoy our new spring menu, that will be a great opportunity for you to bring them out or set that up with Amanda. So 4/19, April 19th. 5/6 is the Derby party. So put that on your calendar for the future months. The Kentucky Derby be a combined event with the Athletic Club of Columbus and the CCC. Be heavy hors d'oeuvres, a lot of fun. I don't know, it's about a 10-minute race or whatever, how long it takes. So it won't be it'll be a quick race, but make sure, ladies, if you have those big hats, it's a great day to showcase your spring outfits. Again, the Derby party. The Sip and Swing spring opener is the opening or grand launch of our front nine. That'll be May 18th. So make sure you mark that on your calendar. I think we already have 70 reservations that I heard, 60 or 70 to this point. Again, the first 100 will be in a drawing for a foursome out on the first day we open the front nine. So make sure you get into that, as we're almost full of the first 100 people to sign up for that. And then last but not least, Easter brunch, which is coming up quicker. That early in April, we only have a few time slots available, and I just heard 12 and 1 o'clock are both filled. So make sure you make your reservation for Easter brunch. That is available now, as well as the Easter egg hunt in Easter. But I'm here just to my right, to the camera left, I'm here with Chef Ray. Ray, you're ready for a little presentation for us today. Welcome to our video. It's always nice to have the team members on, and Ray's going to show a demonstration of one of the new menu items. Ray, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're preparing and what members are going to see on this new menu?
Sure. Today we're going to prepare steak Diane. Steak Diane is a mid-19th or 1900s, mid-20th century dish popularized at the Drake Hotel by Chef Nino. We're going to put this on our new spring menu, recreate it for you. You can make the dish with any tender cut of beef steak. We're using tenderloin, which of course is the best for our members here. Start off with a little olive oil in a hot pan. The pan can be non-stick or not, it doesn't really matter. A little butter. We've seasoned our filet mignon on both sides. We pounded them down nice and thin so they cook quickly. As this dish was usually prepared in the dining room, that was essential. We're going to sear them until they're golden brown on both sides.
So Chef Ray, this is one of our new menu items, correct? Steak Diane will be on the menu.
As always, we like to put a mixture of new dishes and traditional dishes on the menu. So this is one that you may remember from years back, but it's an oldie and a goodie.
Great. What are some of the other new items that we'll see? Some new salad dishes, new sandwiches?
We're going to focus on some spring menu ingredients, some asparagus and strawberries. We're going to have a lamb dish on the menu, some fresh and seasonal flavors.
Wonderful, wonderful. I know we're going to do some tastings with the team and get our staff prepared and trained on the menu prior to everyone coming out. But I want to show everybody what one of the new items will look like here. And Chef Ray and the team in back. You have some new folks coming on board too. Some new behind the lines cooks, I would call them, or line cooks, and people you're training back there.
We do. We're excited to have a few new folks with us. We have Elena and we have Will, who started with us just yesterday.
Perfect, perfect. Well, we're definitely ramping up for the start of the season with the golf course opening up and people kind of showing back up from their warm weather climates down south. We'll have a great new menu for everybody when they arrive back here at the club. So this is not only looking good, but smelling good. We can't give everyone the smell of what happens here, Chef. But
This is a great dish to prepare ahead of time and cook right as your guests arrive if you're having guests over. We call that a la minute in the kitchen. You can cook this dish in probably under 10 minutes, especially if the cutlets are thin like that. So we've added some shallots and mushrooms to the pan. We're going to cook that down. That's the base of our sauce. That, along with the drippings from the beef, will give us most of our flavor. Got a little garlic, Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, and parsley.
very good.
We'll also be adding brandy and heavy cream.
Ah. So I know when I'm cooking, my preferred method of cooking myself is barbecuing, and I cook in a pan. I tend to overdo things, so that's the key, not overcooking the meat.
And absolutely, just paying attention to the heat under the pan is most important. Medium heat is plenty for most dishes. And then remembering to lower the heat when you want to cook something out, reduce the sauce, or thicken a soup. Wooden spoons are great for these pans because they won't scratch them. We're going to go ahead and put our mustard and Worcestershire sauce in. Garlic, I like to make sure we don't brown the garlic to give it an off flavor. So in the pan in just a few seconds, maybe up to 30 seconds to bring out the flavor of the garlic. Then we'll be adding the brandy, and you want to be careful when you add the brandy because it will catch on fire if you're on a gas burner. So the trick to flaming things properly is to warm them up. The brandy will definitely flame better when it's warm. So we had the brandy in off the heat. Let it warm up. We're going to bring it back to the heat. And then the safest way to light this on fire is to just tilt the lip of the pan down towards the flame. There you have it. Let that cook for a minute or two. Invite your friends into the kitchen to ooh and ah over this.
This would be the moment in my kitchen I'd be challenged right there.
And then we add our heavy cream. We're going to reduce this sauce until we're happy with the thickness. Adjust the seasoning with salt and pepper. Add the cutlets back into the pan to warm them up. And all this juice that accumulates as the cutlets rest, that's great to just add right back into the pan for flavor.
Perfect. Well, we'll finish cooking this and be right back with the finished result. Well, we've let the sauce cook a little bit here, Chef Ray. You want to talk us through the rest and the plating of this dish?
Sure, we're going to add the beef tenderloin right back into the pan here to warm it up, finish cooking it. If your cutlets are a little thicker, you might want to leave it in for an extra minute or two to cook it to medium or medium well, however you like to eat it. And we're going to warm these up. Make sure to add the juice from the meat right back into the gravy. We have our plate ready. This is how the dish will be served on our new menu. We're going to serve it with some fresh spring asparagus that's been lightly grilled and some of our famous mashed potatoes.
Very good.
These beef cutlets right on top. Use a big spoon to get the sauce out of the pan. Make sure to grab some of those mushrooms. Put them right on top. And we'll finish by garnishing with a little parsley. There you have it.
Excellent, Chef Ray. So as members will see, Steak Diane on the menu is one of our new menu options. I think it's going to be a fantastic addition to a great new menu. I've had a chance to look over it. Ray, as always,
Thank you.
good job back in the kitchen. And members, remember the spring launch is coming in mid-April. This menu item, along with a number of others, will be featured on that. So enjoy this wonderful spring weather we're having. Make some plans to come out and eat dinner. Again, we do expand our hours in April. We'll add Wednesday and Sunday back into our dining options. So remember, as you're coming back to town and getting ready to play a little golf, remember to dine at the Columbus Country Club. We'll see everyone next week.